bouncing like impalas. Had them jack boys all up on your collar. And 25's the new numbers for lows. I holla.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Out the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no single. Pockets full of hundreds, no.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
Just about set to go. On the hill here today, Drey Jameson. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Third pitch of this ball game, that one right in the zone. It's called for a ball, man. That's frustrating, but you got to stay focused. Keep making that pitch. You're going to get the strike call.
2-2 on the way. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one away.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
There's a swing and a drive. And forget it. He leaves the yard to right. His 61st home run of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 1 out, nobody on. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Chu. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
That's hard hit on the line, and it goes just foul. And a pitch. Smoked on the ground, a second. Whips it to first. 2 away. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. A lot of bat-to-ball skill in this offense, Chris. Very tough outs all over the place, and they're sporting the best team batting average in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're good hitters, Boog, but I'll tell you from experience, when you're on the other side of the field, you look at these guys and you just say, man, these guys are lucky, because you feel like your team hits balls like that and they just don't find the holes that they seem to find. So I think it's a combination of being really good hitters, but also being lucky, and that's what this game is all about.
Rojas makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. It's now 1-0.
You softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you.
Back here at the ballpark, and now here's the starter for San Francisco, Hart. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
The 1-0. And that's in for a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Number 47 coming on, makes a nice running catch. One away.
The third baseman.
Here's Josh Rojas. He knocked in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. Good eye right there. Next offering is in for a strike. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
That is good. The designated hitter. Florida.
Here's Gurriel. First pitch, not close. There's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
2 outs.
Ball inside.
And he grounds one to the right side. Diaz takes it to the bag, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona, and it remains 1-0. Welcome back. Here's a big power threat. Young-Ho Park.
Number 5. Young-Ho Park.
And a pitch. And ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
And up next for the Giants, Hoy Park, number 6 on the National League batting average leaderboard. Good eye right there. Fought off foul. On a strike. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Boog, you have any memorable hit-by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. And now, Lewin Diaz. Line drive, caught. Number 28 will hit next. Right now 6th in the National League in home runs. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. That ends the frame. One left for San Francisco, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Christian Walker. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
And there's one away. This is Corbin Carroll. That's in there. Strike one. That one missed. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
The pitch. Just misses with that one. One down, base is empty. And that one almost got him. .99 miles per hour to finish him off.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Jairo Munoz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball there. Next pitch is popped up. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail here 1-0. New inning getting started. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, number 47. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
No strike.
And the 1-0. There's a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Ahmed. Jump throw. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Back to the top of the lineup. And stepping in is the speedy Ha-Sung Kim. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And it's fouled away. Kim in his fourth year, 27 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And it's even up. Swing and a miss.
Oh, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Line drive, base hit.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Tommy Edman at the plate. He's already homered in this one. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner goes again. Ball outside. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. On the ground, right side. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2.
Number 17.
And up next for San Francisco, Chu. Grounded out his first time. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports, too. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here at Chase Field, now at the plate, Gabriel Moreno. 0-1. Moreno getting the starting catcher, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. And that's down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the count is even.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Now fly ball to right center. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Alec Thomas now. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Nick Ahmed here to hit. Righty to the plate. This one popped up right side. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And he takes a strike.
0-2.
And he deals. That one the other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But the Diamondbacks do get one back with a homer. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, start of the 4th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And here it comes. And that one is inside. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Two one now. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2-2 now.
Full count.
Struck him out without a swing. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it slams off the bottom of the wall. Park into second, and he's got a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So digging in, Hoy Park. Hit by a pitch his first time up. In the air on the infield. Moreno under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Diaz stands in now and watches strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Line drive. And no one can get there. It falls in. Runner from second crosses the plate. And they lead by 2. And in at second with an RBI double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So 2 down. Number 28, the next Giant to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Left field. And that is the inning. Giants get a run on the RBI double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. This is Giants baseball on the Show Bay Area. Ready to go, bottom 4 at the plate. Josh Rojas. There's a strike.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is outside. And the count is 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Walker swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Gurriel, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In there for strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Left-hand hitter waits. That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2. That one down the line and foul ball. On the ground right side to first, and that'll do it. 1 left for Arizona, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here in the desert. Now here is number 47. Jameson back to work. In the air to left down the line. Carroll makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Ha-Sung Kim. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering, and it just misses. In the air, right field. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So a man aboard and digging in. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
And it's 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And it is 2-1. Swing and a ball popped up. And there's 2 away. And up next for the Giants, Chu. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next one misses. 2-0. Kicks and fires. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. So the Giants leave 1, but they still. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jairo Munoz. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, these Diamondbacks being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that's a foul ball. And the pitch. On the ground, right side. Toss to Diaz. 1 up, 1 down. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one ripped, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, and he'll pull into second safely.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Moreno leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle. Tosses to first. That's it out. And now Nick Ahmed. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Ball 1 there. And 1-2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-2. The pitch. Check swing. Now a look down to first. No, he held up. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 5. It's the Giants 3 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here at Chase Field, top 6. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. With 1 swing, he quiets the crowd. His 56th home run of the season. It's 4-1.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Trey Jamison out of the game, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Humberto Castellanos on to pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
They say you win.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here comes the 0-1. Now 1-1. The 1-1. Now 1 missed. Two now. Next offering misses down and away. There's a line drive to left field. Can't get there. Base hit.
Now batting, shortstop,
Hoy Park, the next Giant to hit. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Castellanos goes 5 feet 11 inches, 220 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. Runner at first with no outs here. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And up next for San Francisco, Lewin Diaz. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the first offering is not close. And misses inside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That misses, and it's 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Right-handed reliever. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And a 3-1 on the way. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Number 28, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. They say you win.
0-2 is the count.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Park, the lead runner at second. Diaz at first. 1 gone. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And now 2 and 2. Ripped on a line. Hauls it in for the out. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, number 47. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. McCarthy fires it to the plate. In there. He scores. And they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Ha-Sung Kim.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
On a line, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. And here comes Tommy Edman. He's already homered here in this one. Next pitch is popped up. Walker drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's back here at the ballpark, and now the right fielder, Jake McCarthy. And that one is lifted in the air. Number 47 under it, and there's 1 down.
Woo, He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Rojas in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Pitch is in there, and the count even at one. Kicks and deals. Good eye right there.
2-1.
Hard hit down the line and left. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in and into second with one away. That's a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
One out and a runner at second. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Way out front for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Runner leads away at second. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Walker in the box again. Takes a strike. Now he breaks his bat. Diaz. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 5-1. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. And the batter now, Chu. And the right-hander back to work. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Kyle Nelson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Ball to strike. That one ran inside, almost got him. The 2-1. And that one fouled off. The 2-2. On the ground. Slings to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Lee in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is down low.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 3. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second. Pulls him off the bag. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
1 out, runner at second. And now here is Young Hope Park. Lined into left center, base hit. Lee around third. He scores, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man at first with 1 gone, and now it's going to be Hoy Park. Swings through that one. 0-1. Park leads off first with one away. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. That one is absolutely belted. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 8-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now on the bump, Madison Bumgarner.
And this is his 55th game he's come in to pitch this season, so he's got some innings under his belt. He's been an important guy for them.
And now it's the Giants DH, number 28. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in the desert, set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, O.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
The wind and the pitch. Foul ball. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 to count.
And now it's filled up. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Now batting.
Here's Yairo Munoz. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lee drops steps, heads back on it. 2 away. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-1. That one drifts inside. 1-2. On the ground to the left. Toss to Diaz, and the inning is over. And the Diamondbacks down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. And digging in for San Francisco, number 47. Check swing went around. 0-1. 2014, a great year for Bumgarner. Not only did he win his 3rd championship with the Giants, but in the postseason, he was the man. The NLCS and World Series MVP.
Never forget that appearance coming out of the bullpen against Kansas City and just going the distance. He was pitching on short rest. People wondered if he would enter that ball game or not. Man, he put the team on his shoulders.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Mad Bum deals. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Edman in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Out to short. Munoz to first, and they get Edman for the out. That's out number 3. Giants go down quietly, and it remains an 8-1 game. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Alek Thomas. First pitch just misses. And that's a little high. 2-0. That's down and in. And that's in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a ball popped up. Kim. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Nick Ahmed digs in now. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 down.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake McCarthy. 0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Now the 0-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Thomas leads off first with 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Right down the chute. 0-2. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
You're so electric, baby.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Nelson.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Chu in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Makes the grab, one down. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Nelson, in his third season, he throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Next offering is downstairs. There's a strike. Right back to him on the mound. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Byung-ho Park. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Carroll ranges back. And that one is gone. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. It's 9-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Next to hit, Hoy Park. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that will end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 9-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the bottom of the ninth. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a pop-up. Kim moving under this one. And it's caught for the out. And now it's Christian Walker. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that one upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Ground ball left side. Edmonds slings to first. And they're down to their last out.
The left fielder, number 7.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's in for a strike. That's in there. And it's 0-2. Just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, just another big win today, and everyone is jumping on board behind this ball club. They're playing so well, they're packing the stands, and it's just an exciting brand of baseball. We'll see how far it goes, but right now, no one thinks it's going to end anytime soon.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.